It is time once again for more Minecraft bingo. I'm looking at one of the bingo seeds for this week, seed 6723. And from watching Goth Fairy's seed video, where she shows off the seeds, I know that we start in a desert. And so that makes, with the savanna nearby, and so that makes both the top row, top row, it's not a column, the top row as well as the diagonal from the painting to the minecart chest, both plausible with the savanna sapling, the acacia sapling, and the desert cactus. And I'm not sure which of those two is better. Both are going to require some redstone, which probably means going downstairs. The diagonal is also going to need a couple of ink sacs in order to get the lime gray dye, which means we're going to need bones as well, and at least 3 pieces of redstone, and then also like the wool. And the top row requires lapis, and lapis can be pretty hard to find sometimes too. I think the top row might be the better one to go after though, because the rest of the things on the top row, the clay, the sapling, and the minecart chest will be really easy. And if I just manage to go downstairs and do some caving, I could easily get lucky on the others. So I think I am going to go for the top row. So let's give it a go. Top row where it's at. Hopefully there is indeed a acacia tree around here. Actually, okay, they're over there. That's not too far away. I can run over there and go grab those. And I'll use them for wood, and we'll be able to get some clay along the way. And so I need to head southeast, basically, in order to get to the acacia trees, which are this way. Okay. So we have a plan. Is it a good plan? I'm not entirely certain, but I guess we'll find out. Might as well grab some free sticks along the way. And I guess just in case somehow I end up kind of changing my mind and going for that diagonal, we can get that as a little piece of insurance that will only cost us about 1 second. And I don't think I need the sugar for anything. We will chop down our first tree over here, and this one looks like it has a lot of leaves, and so hopefully we'll be able to get the sapling relatively quickly. And I didn't immediately notice if there was any exposed stone behind me, so we can go check that out again in a minute. So let's break up a little bit more of this. Oops, hey. To make sure we get our sapling coming soon as we craft up our tools. But let's grab these, and I don't see exposed stone, so I can just dig into the wall in order to find it, I expect. So we'll do this, and this. I've already got some sticks, hooray. So I don't need that many. And we will just work under the assumption that we're going to find some stone right through here. And there's some stone indeed, so I didn't need to make a wooden shovel or anything crazy like that. And we're going to be... Oops. Don't need that many. We're going to be heading downstairs. And so, do I need the... Yeah, I don't need to necessarily make a furnace early on. So let's just do this. Hey, go ahead there, and get these things in the spots that I like them. Now, has my sapling fallen? Is the next question. And it has not, which is not good. Let me stand up here and see. I don't even see one like sitting on top anywhere over here. So we've gotten unlucky with that. But if I break this, we will have some more chances, especially if I can break this piece right here, hopefully. Darn it, need to stand up a little bit higher to break that guy. And let's just look around while we're trying to get that sapling and see if there's any sign of a cave around here that we could dive down into quickly. And I need to get clay. I still haven't picked up the clay, have I? There's probably some just in the ocean or right over here. So let's try to go grab the clay while we're waiting for the sapling. And just in case, once again to hedge bets, we'll also kill this guy and try to get a couple of those things. Yes, okay, I've got them. And I think I saw clay. Yes, there's definitely clay over here. So we'll grab the clay. And then it actually could be useful to go ahead and get a furnace going if the sapling still hasn't fallen. So I might end up doing that. Because, yeah, I don't immediately see a sapling on the ground over here yet. So we will hop back into our stone area, and I need to get 5 more pieces of stone, it looks like. So we'll grab that. We will craft a furnace. We will get our clay pot going. And I guess I could also cook up the other, whatchamacallit. And since I didn't see a... Oh! This is just going to be a little lake, and that's not actually going to be a cave that's going to go anywhere. Because lakes are always like that. Okay, sapling. Show me a sapling. I chopped down a couple of really big acacia trees. There's got to be a sapling here. There we go. Phew! Finally. And now we mostly just need to go downstairs. I am going to need a chest, so I'm going to go ahead and craft that up right now while I'm waiting on the... whatchamacallit? Let's not craft a whole lot of buttons. And then I can make this thing. And should I just dig down? I'm really tempted to try to find a cave. So let's do a little bit of looking on the surface here and see if we can find a cave somewhere so that we can get down quicker. We also might encounter a dungeon that would get us to the redstone more easily by just putting it in a chest for us. And it wouldn't hurt to have some food. And I see some food running around over here. Hello, food! How are you? Very good, thank you, says the pigs. At least they were doing well until I came along with an axe to the face. Then they weren't doing as well. But such is the life of a pig in Minecraft. What can you say? Alright. Is this a cave? It does not appear to be. Or it's just a little through cave on the surface. Not useful. We will give myself about 10 more seconds to try to find a cave entrance. Otherwise, we'll dig down over in the plains over here. That's cool looking. It's just a river, just a lava pool. Alright, we're going to dig down. Let's hope for the best. We need to get lapis, we need to get redstone, we need to get a little bit of iron. I guess 9 pieces of iron is a little bit more than a little. I briefly heard a zombie and a spider, but we're going to need to go down deeper for a lot of these things. So I'm just going to continue digging downwards. And so we're now at layer 30. Once I get down to about 20, we'll start stair-stepping. Actually, I hear a zombie this way, so let's start stair-stepping this way and listen for the zombie. And I hear water as well. These are good signs. What level are we at now? 18. And the water still sounds like it's getting closer. So hopefully we'll have like a waterway down at the lava level over here or something. Alright, unfortunately I haven't found any... Oh, if I need to dig up the redstone, I'll need more iron. That had not occurred to me until just now. The water sounds like it's slightly to my right. So let's see if we can locate it. Aha! Here we go. Great. Cave system located. All kinds of riches. Iron. Great start. I hear the zombie. Don't know where he is yet. I'm sure he'll show his face shortly. Let's go ahead and grab a piece of this. Oh, found him. Okay, didn't find him. Did I not? Okay, here's my furnace. Didn't pick up my furnace for a moment there. He must be just like right behind a wall that I'm near. There's more iron over here. So let's go after that. And yeah, I'm going to need to go ahead and make an iron pickaxe, it seems like, so that I'll be able to mine up the redstone. That's fine, we can totally do that. Let's set this back down. Hey. And yeah, I could also make another furnace to speed things up in the future, and actually in the meantime I can even go ahead and start cooking up some foods in case I want them. But then we can make our iron pickaxe. Alright. And, okay, we don't have enough for the minecart just yet. Let me grab one of these. Let me run over here and see if there's anything good over here. There is. It is called more iron. Looks like just those 3 pieces, so I'm still going to need more. Okay, and this seems to be a dead end. Oh, there's more here. Okay. Just another piece. That's fine. And so let's pop that in here, along with some more fuel. And soon I'll have enough for the cart thingy. A creeper over here, who I didn't see earlier. Crap. That ended up being a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. There's another creeper down here who we can just knock into the lava. I don't see any redstone. Yeah, I don't see any redstone. That's where I came in, apparently. Let's eat some food. And some more food. Oh no, skeleton spawn. Why? I don't think they'll actually be able to get through there, so that's good. And they're fighting each other, which is also good. This is not the correct thing. I need a minecart chest, not a hopper. So that was a good save, so that we didn't end up wasting that. And I guess let's just kind of run away from these skeletons and see if we can find some lapis and redstone down here. As well as some more iron that I'm still going to need. And obviously I hear the zombie. It seems like I'm moving towards him now. And that is all the iron that I'm going to need. Okay, let's beware of guys falling on my head. Okay. Oh, poop. Where's all the good resources? Minecraft, where have you hidden it? Darn, okay. What level am I currently at? I'm at level 19. We could find good stuff most anywhere. I'm gonna stair step back down to... maybe like 14 or something? Yeah, let's go here. This is a good level where we might encounter both the lapis and the redstone. And I need to go ahead and get my iron cooking up too. So let's quickly go ahead and put half of it in here. And half of it in here. And actually, I've already got 3 pieces of iron, so hopefully I won't need an extra iron pickaxe in order to find these things. But unfortunately, the cave I found was small and does not seem to immediately have the resources that I'm looking for. Or perhaps any resources, for that matter, other than vast quantities of stone and gravel. There's a flint. I still don't have the redstone, which I would need if I wanted to go for the other diagonal or whatever. Okay, I hear another zombie. Let's go pick up my iron. Oh, crap! You surprised me. I did not think that you were sneaking up from behind. Did you come from where the gravel was? Where did he come from? That really surprised me, actually. Alright, so let's do this. He must have just, like, followed me from a long ways down the hallway or something. Okay, I hear bubbling lava. So that means that there's some open airspace down at the lava layer. Sounds like we're getting close. I heard a bat to the right. Here's my redstone. Okay, great. So now I can craft the compass. Boop, 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 boop. And so now all I need is the lapis, I believe. Hey, why is that not crafting? There we go. Let's double check, because I'm feeling a little flustered on this card. Yes, all I need is the lapis. And at this point, an open cave system would still be valuable. And yeah, but we might just find it like anywhere in the wall over here. Alright, where's the zombie? They are above me, so I will go towards them. Can't tell exactly which direction they are. Okay, yeah, they were kind of directly above me before, so they're probably like right over here. And it sounds like it could be a zombie dungeon. And I think they're still to my left. And let's be worried about the fact that I will have spawned a lot of them at this point. Did I, like, go in a circle, or are they still above me? They are still above me. Okay, there it is. Okay, so where is the edge of this crazy dungeon. I wonder. It's right here. Okay, great. So let's check out... Oh, I just found the corner of it. Okay. Well, that's fine. So if I break in right here, I should be able to see what we're looking at. I can almost break the spawn here. I can't tell if there are any whatchamacalls in there, so that's not very useful. It did show that there's a cave that kind of like goes out in this direction, however. And so I think I might be able to just kind of run past all these zombies over here. Yeah, and get out into a cave, but sadly, let's do that so they can't follow me. The cave is going upwards, and upwards is not going to lead us to any lapis. And it's also not going to lead us to another cave system, sadly. So that's unfortunate. I think let's use the sword. I should be able to cut through these guys after a few seconds. So I think we'll spend the time here to try to get through all these guys, hopefully. Oh gosh. Got myself in more trouble than I intended. Alright, I do have food, and so if I kill off this guy, I can eat my food. And run in here. Okay, I saw the creeper. Oh, there's a chest. He says, looking right at the chest. I may end up needing that. Let's break... Oh, crap. I just saw it spawn. He must have spawned on the other side of the wall. Yeah, oh, he spawned right behind me. And the zombie was staring at the wall. It didn't see me. Alright. You can blow up, that's fine. Yeah, and this is not going... Ah! I need lapis. Let me update the card again really quick. Just make sure that there's like not another opportunity that I could go after something. I don't think anything in here turns into another great opportunity. Yeah, I might end up needing this food. So I guess, what level am I at right now? 24. This is a good level to dig for lapis, honestly. My iron pick is probably going to run out, but I believe I still have 3 pieces of iron on me. Yeah, so I can craft another iron pick. And so, let's just dig again. And hope that we get lucky with lapis. And let's see. Actually, do I have string? I don't. I could actually go for the other diagonal. And so I guess let's go ahead and start hedging some bets. Let's get this cooked. Let's go ahead and craft this. Where'd it go? There we go. And then I have the other redstone, but I would need smooth stone as the other thing. Alright. And so we'd be able to make our redstone repeater in just a moment. And I will need some sticks for that, and I'll also need sticks for this as we continue to look for this thing. And we'll go ahead and make our sticks for the redstone repeater. And we will have the smooth stone in just a moment here, and then I can make the repeater, and then we would have, I would need more sticks. I can get them in a minute. If I do manage to like kill some spiders, we could make the painting and go for the other diagonal. So let's go ahead and just update the card. So now lapis for wool, which would be basically the equivalent to 4 string, could win us the game. And we're up to 10 items. 10 items is usually not good on a bingo card. Means you've been spending a lot of time getting items that are not helping you get bingo. And yes, sadly it's very quiet right now. Very quiet means no mobs, which implies no caves, which means a lot of tedious digging. I will go through the iron, because I may end up needing 3 more pieces of it. And... ugh. That pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Ugh. I could just go try to find some spiders, but that seems like a stretch. And I don't see another good opportunity. I think there was a jungle at spawn. So, honestly, I never really thought about it. Now that I have the pumpkin seeds, the second row actually looks kind of plausible. If I were to die, the second row would be easy to kind of, like, pick back up on. I've been staring at the card so much that I haven't been really looking at my surroundings. Hopefully I didn't just walk right past some lapis in the wall. If I did, that will be extremely embarrassing. Hey, look at this! I found a cave. Is there lapis in it? Hello, lapis. Spiders would also work. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. This water's kind of helping protect me over on that side. And the lava is also giving off some protection in terms of some useful light sources to help prevent some monster spawning, so I'll try to leave that there. Well, the good news is we found a real cave that's letting us explore a whole lot of blocks very quickly. Bad news is none of these blocks seem to have lapis, and there aren't any spiders. I don't know why I'm grabbing a piece of coal. All of a sudden, it's just like instincts just kick in. And I could craft a piece of bread if I get desperate for food. Actually, I've got a bunch of zombie flesh. Let's just have that on the bar, ready to go. What, the creeper die somehow? Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. How did the creeper die here? Did the skeleton shoot him? Nice job, Bat. Way to take the arrow for me. Yeah, really not sure what happened there. Hey, I managed to not get the hunger. That's pretty fortunate. Baby zombie doesn't see me yet. Let's try to take advantage of that. Where's all the lapis in this world? Come on, world. Oh, crap. Baby zombie found me. Okay, there's nothing here. Alright, we'll deal with you. I think he took suffocation damage as he climbed up the wall there. That was kind of crazy. And there's another baby zombie, it appears. So we'll get rid of him as well. Eat some more delicious and nutritious zombie flesh. This time I get the hunger, but that's okay. Show me lapis. Lapis, lapis in the wall. Lapis, lapis needs to fall into my inventory. Let's do that and that. I don't see any lapis down here. So yeah, the problem with lapis is there's only one chunk of ore, or one group of ore, cluster of ore, whatever you'd call it, that spawns per chunk in the world, per 16 by 16 area. And that's the same rarity as diamonds, and it can actually spawn in kind of a larger area, because it can spawn all the way up to level 32, I think. So the good news is there's often more caves higher up. You know, diamonds, there aren't a whole lot of caves down at level 0 through 10, which is one of the things that makes diamonds so hard to find. But there are lots more caves up at this level, kind of in the 20s and 30s. Oh wow, I managed to eat 2 more pieces. Oh hey, look, there's... Oh, Okay, they're killing each other. So let's let them go do that, and I will try to heal up a bit more. And then we'll run back in there. Can lapis be found inside the chests? I think it can. Alright. Lots of delicious zombie flesh. I think there was a creeper over there as well, and I might be able to use the creeper to my advantage. Okay, one of the skeletons just killed off another. So let's run back in here. Hey, creeper. My advantage, please. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, did use them to my advantage. That worked. Yeah, let's go stand here. I see some better food on the ground over there. Darn it. Alright, what was I saying? If I died... Oh, is this not the one that had the jungle at spawn? Gosh darn it. Oh, I can just get a... Why didn't I think of this before? If I just killed myself, all I need to do now is find a sheep. And I can win the game. I will just need 3 pieces of wood, 1 for the crafting table, and 2 for the sticks. And then I could even just punch the sheep to death, right? Alright, so if I were a sheep, where would I be? I would be right here. Hello, sheep. Welcome to your nightmare. I should try to get crits on him. Since I'm just punching him. There we go. Yes, this would have been quicker. If if I had really been thinking things through. But what's thinking things through? And I actually got one more piece of wood than I needed because apparently I don't know how crafting recipes work. Okay, look at that. 23 minutes and 2 seconds. Beat that time, people. Wow. That was a very not good time. But there's my card. There are the 11 items I got. I'm Lorgon 111, and so I was in the mood for 11s, clearly. So there you go. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And on most days, I look forward to comparing scores with all of you. But today, I will just hang my head in shame. Bye-bye.